Hello, I'm Janet Sewer. I'm the Commissioner for Drug and Alcohol Treatment Services for Oldham.
My name's Stephen Samuels. I'm the Service Manager for One Recovery in Oldham.
My role is to commission treatment services. I work for Oldham Council in the Public Health Department.
One Recovery is the new integrated drug service that was commissioned by yourself, Janet, wasn't it, really, and Oldham Council.
I think it's really good for service users, for clients, because before there's always been some confusion, some competition, one service against the other service.
Oldham has an excellent opportunity now to show integrated services working together. And I've seen it work. I've seen it in other areas work where other services pull together. Shared success. We don't have ownership of one client. We share that client's journey in recovery.
We've been striving to work together as services for the past 3-4 years, haven't we? But now ourselves and Pennine and Sodexo are all based in the same location, and here in the Recovery Hub, as it's now called, which is celebrating its 12-month anniversary. I think that's why we're here as well, isn't it? Is that we've got also Acorn based in the same building, One Recovery staff as well.
The aim of today is to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Acorn being in the Brunswick building, and to celebrate all the different services that are in the building and the brilliant things that Acorn and other services do.
From the outside looking in, I thought all was great, but I was dying inside, to be honest with you.
Losing custody of my child, attempting suicide a few occasions, and then the last consequence was prison.
Just fighting to keep my kids in my life, and I couldn't because I weren't actually there. And I wanted to be there, but when you're taking drugs, you're just not.
For me, that was the lowest part of my addiction, knowing that I could no longer care for my child. If it wasn't for Acorn, that would have been it for me. And to be able to pass on that hope that you are a good mum, and you can be a good mum, and you can be there for your children, and you can overcome this, is massive. And that's why I do my job. That's why I do what I do.
The ramp's important for me in the fact that when it comes to helping people get over a serious drug or alcohol problem, it just gives the clients just the chance to just sit down and have a serious, hard look at their lives really, and where they've ended up because of addiction. I've seen some amazing results since I've been here. I've seen some amazing results on the ramp, full stop, over the 8.5 years that I've worked on the ramp. But in Oldham, we've just had a person in today who nearly died in the waiting room because of alcohol.
There's a group of photographs which will be shown somewhere along in this interview, how I used to turn up.
I was unrecognizable to myself. I saw my reflection in the window and didn't know my own face. And
he was rushed to hospital, came into rehab treatment, and he's two years sober now.
Part of the STAR course is linking up with external agencies, so we work really well with Hopwood College. They run a unique course for us which is called CLEAR, which stands for Community Learning, Education and Reintegration. Part of the course involves IT skills and communication skills and healthy living skills, and a basic knowledge of first aid. The aim of the course is so that clients leave with a work skills qualification.
Where should I be looking when should I be looking at the camera? Straight at the camera, yeah. Basically what we're going to be doing is it's a buy one on scheme. So you come in, you purchase your food, but then you're given a token, which that token you can take away, or what you can do is pass it on to somebody else. Just as a friendly gesture. If you see somebody in the street and you think, do you know what, I think they could use a cup of tea and a warm meal or something like that, then they pass it on and they can come in and use it.
Hi, my name's Mel and I'm the receptionist at Brunswick House, Oldham. Working together with Acorn is a homeless charity called Cold Nights. We collect numerous items from the pot noodles, chocolate crisps, clothes, sleeping bags, The homeless people as well can come in and they can use our facilities at Acorn at Brunswick House, such as the Being Good Cafe and obviously the atmosphere that we have here at Acorn.
Decided I wanted to go out on the streets and help the homeless. We kind of go out daily doing outreach where we look for the homeless on the street, assess if they have any mental issues, drug problems, alcohol problems, just the same as me. When they tell me they've got a problem and say, I get you, I've lived on the streets, I've been in jail, I've committed crime, I've got mental problems, and I can confidently help him.
My name's Lee Engelbrecht. I'm the peer and volunteer coordinator for One Recovery Hub. In the 10 years I've been with ADS, I've been running Bridging the Gap for 8 of those, doing the training, working with people in recovery. And everybody has fun whilst on the course as well. It's one of the main things. It makes my job more interesting as well. And helping them build confidence, because quite often it's when an act of addiction, self-esteem and confidence are the things that people quite often are stripped of. And I see just a fantastic progression for people who are coming through services, coming onto Bridging the Gap from all the various services, including Intuitive Recovery, Acorn, the ADS, Keyring, and after that they can then go on to peer mentor and work within the One Recovery Hub. So it's just fantastic for me to see people coming through the volunteering role, building up the skills they need with that passion and that drive to help support other people in recovery.
Where we are now is an alternative to rehab. Because recovery isn't one size fits all, we need to provide an alternative for people who either don't want to go to rehab or it's just not practical. As we know that recovery happens in groups, and a lot of people as part of their healing need to drop certain friends and make new friends. So the point of the Recovery Hub and the activities that are scheduled here are to help people rub shoulders with other people in the same position. This gives people a safe space to be and to talk about their recovery. Acupuncture is brilliant. It's called auricular acupuncture, so the needles go in the ear. This has been used for thousands of years to help people manage cravings.
So people within Acorn do 12 weeks primary, and then they do an 8-week STAR programme.
Primary treatment was where the foundation of my recovery was built, and I couldn't have done it without Andrew, Toto and Mark. They taught me that it's okay to love and be loved.
When they come into the programme, what we look at is about maintaining what they've achieved in primary. Any change can be scary, and especially for clients, it's scary out there. They may not say that to your face, but fear is one of the biggest motivators to relapse.
STARS broken down into 5 different areas. So there's recovery maintenance, which looks at triggers for relapse and what they can do about that.
And what that does, it reinforces what they've learned and also starts to build off that. So we're looking at coping mechanisms. It looks at their goals. So we have structured action plan goals which they're supported into achieving. Very important for our clients to start to recognise their worth, their self-worth, start to believe in themselves.
I come in broken, I had no confidence, and now I walk down the street with dignity. I can hold my head up high, you know.
And what we're really proud of at Acorn is that we've been supporting self-help groups for many, many years, which we recognise for ongoing recovery. 12-step fellowships have been well known for many, many, many years to help clients in their recovery journey.
I set up a mutual aid group, NA, at the building where I found recovery myself. That was in June 2012, and that meeting is definitely successful.
The 12-step programmes are a part of that. We've got NA and AA. The 12-step programmes are incredibly successful. We know, however, it's not one size fits all, and other people will want a different approach to their recovery.
I'm Michelle Hayne, I'm coordinator for Release from Addiction. What we provide for service users is housing, we provide education, debt management, floating support, family mediation, healthy lifestyles, boxing at Oldham Boxing Club, lifelong learning. We work with Oldham Council quite closely as well. Release from Addiction is an amalgamation of services. The main agencies working together at Release from Addiction are Sodexo, Acorn, P.O.P.S, Mediation Services and CRC. We work with One Recovery, and all our service users are now being referred into One Recovery. I do what I do because I know the importance of having a nurturing and safe community for people wanting to make a major change in their life. It's brilliant to be a part of seeing people that come out of prison, and we are the bridge to independent living.
My name's Kath Johnson and I'm a Women's Service Link worker for a company called P.O.P.S, which stands for Partners of Prisoners. The Farida Women's Centre works with female offenders, so they may have issues such as mental health, alcohol or drug misuse, and we can link in with other services in this building. Release from Addiction, we've done work with them, and with Acorn, and also with the cafe next door, the Being Good, for people doing maybe community service or wanting to volunteer.
Went to the country 'cause I needed some distance.
I'm Mick and I work at Badkamra. I like all the aspects of it, to be honest. I like it all. I like hearing the people's stories. I like the connection you get with the people, how we sort of shape that story to put to the public. So the work that we do on the computer as well, I enjoy. And I like the stories we make as well, because they're about addiction and they're about recovery. They are positive stories, you know. They show people's recovery, but they do show, you know, the struggle they go through in the recovery.
A lot of my guilt was thinking maybe I'm the worst parent, I'm the worst daughter, I'm the worst sister. But to find out that, no, I'm not, you know, it was my addiction that was causing me not to be able to fulfil these roles properly. And now I'm learning how I can do that. And I can't change the past, but, you know, I can do all the right things now, and every day, by me not picking up a drink, by me doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm already starting to make an amends to the people that I've hurt.
So I just want to say thank you to Acorn as a whole. They've given me my life back. They've given me my mum, a son back. They've given me my sister, a brother that she always wanted. And now I can be a father to my daughter that she deserves.
And it will break your